Dang, bro, good timing. Give me 1 second. I gotta get my headphones on. I just started. Can you hear me? Woo! How do you like the headphones? Oh, okay, okay. Let me turn down the sound. It's very loud. For Minecraft, it's loud. I have the music at 100. Weird. Wow, piglins are classified as other players. That's really weird. God, there's a scammer that got my number from one of the army vets that decided he was gonna go knock up some African chicks. Now I'm constantly getting messages. Send me money. Child in hospital. Send me money. Ugh. Right. Yeah, I know. Like she was it was really, I don't know. I get a call out of the blue from John Martin. John Martin was a guy I met at the VA. He's a veteran. And the last time I talked to him, he was having some issues. And the next thing I know, he was like, I'm going to Africa. I was like, okay. And then he's posting videos of himself like singing songs and playing guitar in Africa. Now I'm getting calls from people in Africa asking me for money. Yeah, they did. That's what I'm saying. Like, they got some lady he knocked up, got his phone. Now I'm getting messages from her all the fucking time now. Since yesterday. Right. 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 Filipinos. You lady boy, lady boy. Ugh. Could you imagine just like, I don't know, man, like what the fuck is in the water? I know, but to like just like to literally go see a plastic surgeon to say, well, I'm just gonna go find a rich whatever. The ladyboy thing, like in the Philippines, like this is a lady, be like, no, this was a dude. Now it's a lady. Oh, okay. Well, this was an actual lady. I thought John was. No, I swear to God, it was a woman because I'm ring, ring, ring. Oh, John's calling me. Fuck, I haven't talked to John in like a year and a half. Hey, what's going? This isn't John. This is a woman. This is a very large woman. And who are you? I'm like, I'm James. I'm John's friend. Oh yeah, this is John's son. I'm like, oh okay. Money, give me money. I'm like, oh my God. So, and she's sitting there breastfeeding this kid. So she's got like her, yeah, dude. I swear, yeah. I thought I was I'm answering a message. Like I'll show you here. And I know this was John's account. I'll send you a picture. I'm not going to open it up because that'll just verify that I looked at it. I don't want to give him that. Give him that. Oh, wait. Download PlayStation Network for PlayStation app, PlayStation Network for your phone. This way, here's something else that's really cool. Because we're on the PlayStation 5, and this works for the 4, when you load the PlayStation app, you can go to your phone's library and you can send people to the PlayStation Network shit that's on your phone. Like videos, pictures, and all sorts of stuff. So, like, I'll send you a mess. I haven't downloaded it yet on this phone. So, there's the. Yeah, let me know if you need help. And don't forget, you can share screen. Yeah, so if you're having an issue, just share screen. They take a few hours to charge when they come out of the box. At least that's what I've noticed. Okay. Did you? Okay. Well, you'll know if they're charged. If you plug them in, then the light just goes out. It doesn't come back on because there's a charging light. Then I would. These headphones last for three or 4 days of solid play, bro. Quite a few, probably like 18 or 19. Let's say you play 3 days for 6. That's pretty good. Yeah. Oh, amp hours is different. Yeah, because they're measuring what's going to the actual cylinder. Well, they would translate it. Yeah, they go, okay, on average, you're going to consume this much electricity trying to pump this coil for this long and this deep, or this resistance using these frequencies. But it's all based on whose frequencies, you know? Like, sure. Is it just plugged in? Okay. Oh, maybe that's what's up. Okay, go. Yeah, you have to go to your dashboard because a lot of this stuff, your headphones have to interact with your dashboard, and for each account, I don't know if you have to do it for each account, but once you set up your account on your primary, it's pretty nice. I'm telling you, it takes a few minutes to get it all set up, but it's nice. Do you want me to show you my screen so you can look at it? Okay. Are you on PlayStation Rocket League? Do you want to play with me? You want to play some cat? Oh, gotcha. Okay. If you look at your computer settings for the video and stuff, they should be relatively the same. I got you. Is it slower? Okay. Is it because I'm just wondering if it's maybe because your laptop was pushing itself to play or your desktop or whatever. Is the PlayStation got faster frame rates, therefore feel so the PlayStation sucks? Okay. Okay. I was looking at building a computer, and by the time I was finished, it was $8,000, and I was like, Jesus Christ. That's what I said. Well, there was 2 differences in the computer that I want versus what's in a standard computer. I also wanted a Threadripper so that I could create my own AI. Right. 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 And those are all just, well, I shouldn't say all, but information's confusing. It seems to me like those are all scalped at the moment. You have to go tuck. You want a nice 9070 NVIDIA GTX, you've got to go to. Right. And it'll last me for the next 20 years. Especially if it just turns into a simple box. Like, well, that's no longer what it used to do. Now that's a simple box. You know? Well, I also want 3D. What I'm seeing is that MetaQuest has this really cool visual aid, the goggles, the 3D goggles, but we're missing some stuff. So I think it would be really cool to build telescopes and microscopes that interface with that thing that you're wearing. So you don't have to like lean over and look at the microscope. You could just push a button on your controller and all of a sudden your microscope, you're looking at it, push a button on your Well, I haven't seen it. And it needs to be for the layman, because if it is out there, it's probably reserved for the... Right. Right. A dongle. I just need to dongle my ship, bro. Right, in your laptop. I'm saying a 3D environment, like when you wear those goggles. Mm-mm. Right. I'm going to see if there's actual virtual reality microscopes that do that. And if they're not, I think that's a market that's still... Right? Right. Right? It's just like you see with the movies where the dude's like spinning things around on his monitor, but right now it's using the goggles, right? So, yeah, be able to spin it around, stretch it out, squish it, do all that stuff. And then put the... Oh, dude, I know. Right. The question is how to get it all together. Like the technology's there. Ah, gotcha. Right. Right. Imagine being able to... Okay, so they're able to measure things at the atomic level, and then they just look at it through a computer. What I'm saying, the electron scanning microscopes, actually, I don't think those even get far enough down. Yeah, that's yeah, right. So right, because light, depending on its size and where it's at, it's acting like a ray or it's acting like a wave. And so therefore, like if you understand subwoofers, you make a 6-foot whoomp with your subwoofer, a 6-inch whoomp. That's how long it takes for your ears to get the whoomp, is all those 6 inches. So if you're trying to measure something that small, you're trying to use something else that's smaller so you can capture what it is that's going on, and there's nothing smaller. So the question, I'm still trying to understand it too. I know the technology they have, they're not using glasses, like glass, to look at that level. They're using products designed from theory, not from physical evidence, like from the... I guess, right. You know, they start with math formulas, and then they just keep using math formulas and find out what substances lead them through. Right. Yep. And it's done with it's done with computers because they found it's faster to run numbers. Assign things a number, give it a variable number, and then let a computer run the calculations. There's this thing I learned in psychology, is they just You have to assign everything. It's not, the computer has no understanding of what its limits are until you assign what a, yeah, exactly. Like to us, 1 + 1 = 2, but to a computer, 1 + 1 doesn't equal 2 until you say 1 + 1 = 2. So then when you work out all the number bugs, then you have a good calculator. So mathematicians to me are the ones that I think are like the untouchable geniuses because I don't understand it. Math. That's why I like Minecraft and Redstone. It's a challenge every time I log in. That's a good question. So I guess what I would start with, because this is how my brain knows the rules. You plug it in, you let it update, you turn it off, you turn it back on. The PlayStation switch. Okay. Okay. Hi, kitty cat. Hi, babies. Hi, babies. I'm going to sit there soon, okay? Would you like to sit on this? Is this comfy? Would you like to sit on that, pumpkin? Hi. You're a beautiful kitty cat, you know that? You want to go outside? Kitty cat, want to go outside? I just don't want your foot to get caught on that thing. You're a good boy, Zach. Here, bud. There you go. That works, yeah. That works. You just want to stare out the window. I'm going to close it a little bit, okay? My poor baby's got ear issues. Did you see him? Did you see him? He fell right in your face. Yeah, Zach, we're getting snowed on. We're getting snow. That's called snow. 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 Snow.